Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 19th of March today. See if I can focus. I hope you're all very well. I haven't made a video in a very long time. Just lots of stuff going on, so I thought I'd make a video. I'm traveling at the moment. I'm in Manchester in the United Kingdom, and I thought I'd show you my room. So I just checked in yesterday, got my crutches and my 511 Rush bag, some shopping, and I'll just give you a quick room tour and hope you're okay. But I know the world's a bit mad at the moment. Nice sink, bathroom. If you like having a look, walk-in shower, which is good for me as a disabled person. Um, Nothing really special in. So I'm staying at the Hilton in Manchester. I've been here a very long time ago, but I've never stayed. I used the it was like a bar where you could get like non-alcoholic drinks and stuff as well. When it opened, it was really good, but I've never actually stayed in the hotel, and I'm not really that impressed, to be honest. Today, and I know I'm being a bit moany. Well, first of all, as good thing, I turned the temperature down to 16 degrees centigrade. I like a really cold room, and that's a room. This is supposed to be a king, not an executive room, but because with the executive room you get lounge access, but it was way too expensive to book that for the same price. So the only thing that I'm missing out on is an extra chair apparently. And if I'd booked the executive room, I'm missing out on an extra chair and lounge access. Now with their lounge access, they don't do breakfast like they do in other Hilton hotels, and they don't really have any canopies or anything. I think it's like they said there was a small canopies between 6 and 8 p.m. Bit of a bummer, to be honest. I was expecting this to be, because it's a five-star hotel, I was expecting it to be super cool for the money I paid, but it's, I don't know, I never like doing moany stuff. I'm always super cheery, but I'm really annoyed this time. But I thought I'd show you the room anyway. It's comfortable. I don't find anything, for me, I like smaller rooms, to be honest, but it was like, I really wanted lounge access and the lounge to be super good. Even the lounge at the Hilton Heathrow Airport in Terminal 4 is super good. They do breakfast, they do canapes, they do afternoon stuff. I don't know what's going on at this Manchester Hilton. It just hasn't sparked any joy. But I'm going to be here for a couple of days anyway, so we'll see. I uploaded the menu because the internet isn't working, but luckily you can access the menu via the normal TV remote on the standard hotel information menu on here. Quite hungry at the moment actually. I haven't had anything to eat for 1 or 2 days. About 1.5 days, because I don't really like eating during travel. I'm not super happy with the menu either. I mean, margarita pizza. And then they have like red lentil dal, which I like dal. And you get steamed rice and garlic flatbread with that. And then Bombay masala cheese panini, crushed potato, coriander, chutney, mozzarella. Kind of a nice option. I might go for the red lentil dal because I like vegetarian food. I'm a vegetarian, so yeah, I think trying to perceive some positivity. Let's see what else we can access with the remote. See if there's anything else in room dining you might want to see. Now it's not going to work because let's sit down. So it does say press the red. No, is it changing? No. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so all room dining, and then it's not okay, so you're supposed to beer, cold drinks, spirits. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol of any type, so hotel menu, and then in-room dining. Okay, so there's nothing else apparently, it's just this plate. That's just, oh, come on, for a 5-star Hilton hotel I would expect it to be super big menu with lots of options and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, jacket parked up on there, and I'll show you the outside. The sun is coming out a bit, so there you go. There's Manchester. It's a city super close to my heart because It's my hometown. I grew up here. I went to university here. All my family are here. So when I travel, I miss it. But the reason I'm staying in the hotel at the moment is because my home is being rebuilt because of my disability. Um, I didn't make many videos over a couple of whatever year or so because I got cancer, got bowel cancer. So I've been like super unwell. I haven't traveled much, but I have traveled, but not to the extent I used to. But I don't recognize this cityscape, even though I live close by, but I haven't been here in the city. I'm right bang straight in the city centre of Manchester. For those of you who know Manchester, if you don't, this is pretty much the centre, the town centre of Manchester. Because I haven't been here for long, I don't recognise the cityscape whatsoever. And there's a lot of construction everywhere. I mean, it kind of looks cool. It kind of doesn't. I like low-level buildings. So in Manchester, I think I grew up. I think this is the older part of Manchester. I'm trying to zoom in, and as you can see, the buildings. If you ignore the taller buildings, this is the lower-level type of buildings that we grew up with in Manchester. It's not a super tally building. These are all new. I don't know what to say. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Because it's a new, because the new buildings are up, and I'm sure they've been built for years, but I haven't sort of been concentrating and I haven't come here. So what do you think? Do you, from a non-jaded perspective that I'm bringing, do you like cityscape that it is? For me, it looks kind of like, I'm going to have to say it, aren't I? I'm going to have to say like Dubai and like Qatar and stuff. Because it's building up a lot. I don't know. I don't like it because for me, I like the smaller building, the more homely architecture, the older architecture of Manchester. I don't recognise this place at all from the city centre point of view. Also, another complaint. This video wasn't supposed to be a complaining video. I just wanted to show you where I am and just some stuff. One of the things I dislike about Manchester now is that it's super not disabled friendly. As you saw, I have crutches and both my legs are permanently damaged as well. So I can't really walk around that well on uneven ground. So Manchester was always a very convenient place to get like a car, like a taxi, and just to get about anywhere. Now in the city centre, they've made it one way. They've made predominantly the main arterial routes in and around the city centre, which are sort of that way, are one way, and they're causing havoc. Once you pass that and you get this, so this is Hilton on Deansgate. So when you go around the corner, you enter Deansgate, and then all of that is one way in, and then you got to go all the way around to go one way out. It's just so complicated, and it's like to go from one place of town to the other. It's about for me, because I use black cabs, it's about £12 to £15 just in the city centre. As a Mancunian, I think as a person from Manchester, you'll realise that's, from my point of view, I'm 40, so you can imagine I've spent my entire life here. For me, I find that really irritating, and I'm sure other people my age, let's just say, will probably be, annoyed. I don't know. I know, get with the times and things are more expensive and all that, but how much do you adapt? I don't know. Bit moody, sorry. But there you go. There's the tram system. I haven't been on the tram system actually at all, and I know I'll get complaints, but it's for me. Actually, no, I do apologize. I have been on the tram system last year. When I came into town, I did use the tram system. That was okay actually, to be honest. But getting to the tram stop, I did have to take a taxi to the tram stop. That was inconvenient because I couldn't walk to the tram stop. So, I don't know. There we are. What do you think of Manchester? If you're from Manchester, or you're used to be from Manchester, or you're coming into Manchester, what do you think? What are your views? I'd like to get an unjaded, fresher perspective. And that's my view for a couple of days. Maybe a little bit more. And then hopefully I'm going to get to travel back to London. To London Hilton. I love the London Hilton. The staff are amazing. Yeah, I don't know. The staff here haven't been really welcoming. No smiles at all. No welcome. No. When you go into London Hilton, it's like, hey, how are you? Even if they don't know you, I've seen it. I've stayed there for 15 years, so people will say you have a but I've seen new people coming in. Oh my god, it's my first time, and they're like, oh my god, how are you? Welcome to London Hilton. Would you like a drink? Can I get you a snack, a warm snack or a cold snack or something like that? Here it's like, yes. What do you want? Hi, I'm trying to check in. Okay. It was just like there wasn't anything that I felt at home from Manchester. As a Mancunian, we are known to be super friendly. I mean, if I see a random person on the street and they come and say hi, excuse me, I'd be like, hi, how are you? Like I've known this person that like I went to school with them or something, even though I've never met them. But I expected that kind of behaviour, and I got none of that. This is the second day, and I was like, what do you want? I called downstairs and said, hi, the internet's not working. Yeah, it's on maintenance. When will it work? Don't know. All right, great. Can't use the internet on my laptop. Can't use the internet on my tablet. Right, nice. Cheers. Thanks for that. I'm moaning. I'm so sorry. I don't like to moan, but yeah, I wanted to give it. I'm not a super. I'm not the type of person that'll airbrush anything. I'm like, I'll say it straight. I'm gonna show you some graffiti. Yeah, there's always someone who wants to do some graffiti in Manchester, and yeah, Jason Manford, the comedian, Jason Manford, and the Liverpool pundit comedian, what's he called, John Bishop. I'm sure they'll have a few spare words for that monkey who's done the graffiti. I'm not going to say them on YouTube. I'll let them say it. I love those two guys. They're amazing people, amazing comedians, super cool guys. Never met them, but cool local boys done good and done an amazing job at comedy and whatever and everything else they've achieved as well. So well done, both of them, and all the upcoming comedians. You make people's lives a lot better. Yeah. So that's Manchester, I guess. Not much else I can show you. I can't really walk around much. My legs have gotten a lot worse. So I'd love to take you out for a tour of Manchester. I'll try, but I can't promise anything. I don't think it'll happen. But if you stayed in a London Hilton hotel, apologise. The Hilton Deansgate Hotel in Manchester, the only Hilton in Manchester. Well, there is one at the airport, but it's a taxi journey from the airport, so that's the thing. But the Hilton Deansgate Manchester, if you stayed here, tell me what your experience was. I'm sure it'll be a lot better than mine. I always tend to get people that, I don't know. Anyway, let me know. I'm absolutely super starving, and I really wanted there to be like kind of like a tuck shop downstairs that I could get some yogurt. None of that whatsoever. It's absolutely none of that. I don't know. Yeah, and I keep comparing the executive lounge to the the Hilton at London Heathrow Airport, Terminal 4 Hilton T4 London Heathrow. The executive lounge at that is super amazing, super helpful staff as well. Yeah. What else to say? I don't know. I wish I would come and say so much positive stuff about my city. Say, look, there's the tram network, and look, it kind of looks like Gotham City, or I don't know. There's actually a hotel in Manchester called the Gotham. Actually, I've just seen one cool thing. I didn't know about this view from here, and I do like narrowboats, so that is kind of nice. Let me try and zoom in. So I think this is the Castleford Canal. I could be wrong. I'm a bit dislocated. I'm geo dislocated, I suppose. There's some builders having a conversation, chilling out or just having a conversation. But yeah, there. If you just see, I'll just try to get my big finger in there. So there you've got some narrowboats, 1, 2, and I think there's a couple behind it as well. I love boats. I love narrowboats. I love boats. One of my favorite people on YouTube is God, I've forgotten his name now. Cruising the Cut. I've watched every single video he's made on repeat. I like narrowboats. I think they're pretty super cool. But yeah, so that's nice. I have just literally seen that, even though I've been here for 2 days. I haven't really paid much attention, to that at all. But I'm sure I might tweakle see something else. I don't know if there's a train coming or not. Oh, is that a tram? No, that's a tram, not a train. Sorry. There is, I believe. Oh, there is a train line. There is. So there we are. That's the train, Arriva train Wales, I believe. I can tell by the red, the dragon red doors. I believe that's Arriva train Wales. See if I can catch anything, any markings of that on the. No, I think it is. From the colouring, I can tell. So that will have come out of Manchester Piccadilly. So I'm kind of getting my bearings now because of that train. I think Manchester Piccadilly, the train station is that way probably. Let me just zoom out. So it's probably that way because that's the out version. So yeah, so that's probably going out. So now I'm trying to get my location of where I am. Yeah, so I was right. Manchester, the city centre is that way. So Manchester Piccadilly train station is that way. And that was definitely River Train Wales. You can tell by the red colour of the doors. Yeah, so I'm trying to find out where it came from actually. I think it might have just followed that route there. And I think, yeah, that's the tram there. So the bridge across there, that must be the train just behind that and then there. So that's cool. I like that. I like trains, I like boats. Yeah, I don't really like cars. Even though I'm an aeronautical marine engineer, I don't like cars. I just get bored in cars. So, yeah, there we are. Sorry. There we are. What else to say? I don't really know. I'm going to be staying here for some time. Because I'm going to go onward travel, I'll come in now, show you the rest of the room. Not much to see. Just my bag and my shopping bag, my hand drop bag, and my backpack. And that's the room. I am going to go home because I am going to travel out onwards. After staying here, I will pop over to London for a bit. So I might stay in the Hilton Heathrow Terminal 4 one, or the Park Lane one. I might stay at both just to refresh, kind of see. So yeah, there's a nice painting of the. I think that's the Hilton. Actually, just as so when we were looking at the canal, they've probably got. I'm here. This is the Hilton. This is the Hilton Hotel. And on the top, this 20, I believe it's a 23 floor building. So on the top, they have what they call Cloud 23, which is like a bar. It really is nice. When it opened, I did come. They made a drink which is called a melanova, which was melon and guava juice and honey. And they actually put a big slice of fresh melon in, pomegranate juice. It was delicious. It's the best fruit drink that I've ever had, and I actually make it at home. I use melon juice or melon water, guava juice, pomegranate juice, and I put a little bit of honey in. It really is delicious, but they made it super, and I've got the recipe as well at home. So that was really, really nice. So and then they've got the canal there, and they've got the narrowboats and stuff. So yeah, that's it. That's the room. That's a room update. Bit of a moany one, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not a moany person, but this one has been absolutely obliterating. There's not much I can show you from here. No. I don't even know what this tall building is, to be honest. That's how unfamiliar I've become with my own home city. I haven't been to the city centre. I've just stayed in my local at home, and then when I go to the hospital, I've been in the hospital for a very long time. So I just go to the hospital, come home, go to the hospital, come home. It's been my life for about a year now. Yeah, and there we are. But sort of, I know the world is awful. I don't know what to say. I wanted to talk about it, but I don't know. There's just so much hate, and there is so much damage being done by mindlessly horrible people. And that's the thing that I love about my city. That's the thing I love about Manchester. That it's in my DNA, it's in my blood, that even if the cityscape changed, the people changed, the DNA of Manchester, this is why I love being a Mancunian. We don't do hate. Even we had some big attacks in Manchester. We never did hate. The community came together the same night. and we rebuilt. We put everything together. We've never done hate, and I am that person. I will not hate. If someone says something bad or rude to me, I mean, when I was at a train station a couple of years ago, long before COVID, so it must have been 5 years ago, maybe, but, and I think I made a video about it some time ago, but this guy just made a racist remark. I mean, you can tell from my skin color, I'm brown, I'm Asian, you know. He just made a really horrible remark about me looking brown and Asian and, you know, all that kind of things that you expect from something in the 1970s racist attitude, right? I just didn't say anything back because we don't do hate, right? I just couldn't force myself to say anything bad back to him. So yeah, but you know, with my bowel cancer, I don't know, my personality has changed even more. I've become a lot more calmer. I don't want to engage in hate. I don't want to say anything, and I really wish the best for everyone, and I hope the horrible things certain people are doing to other people stops. I wanted to put that in. Because it's a message from my city, from the home of my DNA, from where, you know, my family has been here for 70 years. You know, a message of love from Manchester to the entire world. That's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to send a message of love to the entire world, to wherever you are. I don't know you, but I just want to send you love because that's who we are. That's who we are as Manchester. So yeah, a big hug, a big love to everyone from Manchester, my home city. And I'm super proud to be from here because whatever happens, we tend to just say, okay, how do we make this better? And that is something I will die proudly with my heart with. So yeah, it's been a really negative one, but I wanted to end with a big love out to everyone, love message to everyone from my home city. I don't know if I've updated you afterwards or not. So I did some videos when I was at university. I was at Cranfield University. So in 2022, I started my university degree in 2020 within lockdown, when lockdown happened, and then there were some extensions and some delays and stuff. So there's a River Trade Wales coming back into Manchester, I think. Welcome guys back into Manchester. And they do the announcements in Welsh and in English, which I love. I don't speak Welsh, but I understand the basic, just a couple of words of greetings and stuff. And I've started learning Welsh because of the River Trade Wales, just to understand the how to pronounce the Welsh words on the travel network, on the train network. Just out of why not, because they're part of our country. So yeah, I love the announcements, and I think all trains should do English and Welsh. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. So yeah, in 2022, I graduated with my 4th degree. Yeah, 4th, not showing off, but just as an engineer, it's just you end up having to do stuff. I graduated with my 4th degree, and I became a warrant-holding air accident investigator, and then I also became a marine accident investigator. So I became, with my speciality, and then shortly after I started my PhD, but that went on hold because I was getting ill, and finally when I got diagnosed with cancer, everything went on hold. But I do still hold the warrant. I am an air accident investigator. So thank you to all the people who sent me messages when I was at university making the EDC videos and stuff. There was a lot of people who sent me a lot of messages saying good luck and stuff. Thank you very much. And I think this is the first time I'm coming back to you. So I had to pass a lot of exams after graduation as well. You're on probation kind of stuff. Then you have to sit a board of inquiry interview. Lots and lots of stuff, lots of exams, the vocal exams. I think I prefer vocal exams than written exams. But yeah, that's one thing. And now that's on hold again because of my illness. But we'll see what happens. I'm getting worse with my illness. Yeah, but I'm not going to moan about it. there are a lot of people who are far, far worse off than I shall ever be. My personal diagnosis isn't very good at the moment. But we'll see. I've got a, don't know. They said I've got a couple of years. We'll see. I'm gonna try and travel. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna try and travel. I'm gonna try and take you with me. And I'll try not to be negative, but if the hotel people are negative in Dubai, I'll be negative. I'm gonna call them out. I hope they're not, but yeah. If they're negative in Pakistan or in USA or other parts of the UK or Amsterdam or Paris, I don't know why I always attract the negative person in the hotel. It's like, what do you even want? Why are you here? Why can't you just be happy with me? I'm always super happy. I'm like, hi, may I have? I'm super polite as well, and I just get the person who's just. And I try and cheer them up as well. I'm trying to think, are they having a bad day? Are they having a bad social time at home? And they just don't want to be at work? Or could they be having a bad time? Or has someone else insulted them and I'm for it? But I don't know. I can't seem to cheer anyone up. And they're always like, what do you want? It's like, okay, whatever. Yeah, cool. I hope your day gets better and you're nicer to the person after me, I suppose. But yeah, I'll see when I can upload this video. Because I don't have the upload speed at the moment, but yeah, we'll see. I'm saying a lot. I don't know. I'll see if I can do another update. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna pop over home, get my suitcase back, and then I've got some work to do as well on the laptop, and then I'll try and catch up with you all. And I love all your videos. Keep making them. Keep commenting. Keep saying hi. Comment all the time on my videos. I always answer. I can always answer the comments on YouTube. So comment away. I'd love to hear your views of Manchester. Whatever you think about it. And I'll probably try and end with a controversial view. I am from Manchester. This is my home city. I don't support a football team. I know I'm going to get a lot of insults back. I've never been to a football match. My sisters and I prefer polo, the sport on horses. We've always played polo, and I play polo. I don't play anymore. I used to. Both my legs are practically broken and my spine's damaged as well, so I don't play anymore. But I am a polo player. My sisters and I both love, all four of them and I love polo. And they still play polo. But we don't support a football team, so I'm gonna get a lot of insults from my local Manchester family. I know that. I know what I'm gonna get, and I know as soon as they heard that, they're just gonna start banging away on the key. They're gonna be getting their keyboards out and going, "We're gonna." But go on and tell me what football team you support. Go on, I'll have it. Go ahead. But yeah. Love to you all, love to the entire world. I know the entire world has a certain football team from my hometown that they support. Across any nation from here to the back end of probably Tasmania or to Alaska or to end of Russia or down to South Africa, across the African continent, across Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. There's someone, if you mention you're from Manchester, they're going to say one of the football teams. So go on, tell me which one you like. I'll bear it. And, even Palestine, Jordan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, wherever you're from. I'm sure they've all heard of my home city because of the football teams, and I'm sure they all love it. Across Arabia as well, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, yeah. So let me know. And I won't mention Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia, I don't know, because they've bought Newcastle apparently. They've brought the opposite end of the country football team. I don't know if they've bought it or they've invested in it. Again, I don't know much about football. But yeah, I think they probably support Newcastle because they've got interest in that. So yeah, but love to the people from Newcastle. All you people are. One thing I'm gonna say, from Manchester to Newcastle, big heart out to Newcastle people. Whenever I need something, and find a person from Newcastle or Sunderland on the phone, it gets sorted out so quickly. You people are amazing. So love from Manchester to you people as well, and to the entire world. And I wanted to end on I wanted to end my rambling video. I always do rambling videos. I'm not a professional video maker. This is a ramble away video. All my videos are ramble away, so background noise. So yeah, love to you all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll probably post another rambling video, I know. Yeah, thank you very much, and I'm going to end with a glorious sunset in Manchester. It's 4:02 p.m. at the moment. And we're still GMT, 4:02 p.m. GMT. There we are. So, thank you very much for watching. Love to you all. I'll speak to you soon. I might even do another video before I check out of here. So, thanks. Bye.